Happy holiday.
Happy holiday.
Good day and welcome to the Blue Table Talk, the migration show that helps Nigerians make informed decisions about migrating safely. And it is the Unitide season and we're saying happy celebration. Now, many youths are leaving home in search of opportunities, but they are migrating irregularly, and a lot of them are going to destinations without proper documentation and getting caught up in all sorts of horrific situations, such as the slave trade going on in North Africa. This drive for survival and for greener pastures has continued to drive and force thousands of Nigerians into unpleasant situations. But today, on this episode, we're going to try to shine some light and to bring some joy to the hearts and lives of many potential migrants by showcasing opportunities that exist even here in Nigeria and which can even push you into a greater future. With me in the house today is an amazing woman, one of Nollywood's finest, Chioma Igwe. This is somebody who has created her own interest in production programs. And as well, on the other side, on my other side in the studio, is a beautiful woman actively playing in the creative space, Nkechi Nwabs. Thank you so much for honoring our invitation and being on the show today.
Thank you too.
Great. So now we're going to kick right in. And remember, my name is Enito Ibirunke. Now, so I'm going to start with you, Chioma, and I just want to ask you a few questions. So we do realize that a lot of Nigerian young people feel that there's no hope in Nigeria. That challenge is really there. Now the first question I want to ask you, because we're digging straight in, is why did you pick Nollywood and how lucrative has it really been for you?
Okay, thank you. Why did I pick Nollywood? Well, first of all, it's for the passion. I've always had that passion for the arts. Come to think of it, I studied chemical engineering.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
So you can imagine studying chemical and polymer engineering from Lagos State University and then moving into the creative industry.
Oh my goodness.
It's a lot, but I'm enjoying it because Nollywood, it gives you that exposure. And then first of all, if you want to get into Nollywood, or let's say the entertainment industry, the most important thing is there are three things people look at. Is either you're going in for the money, the fame, or going in because of a passion. But I must tell you, first of all, you have to think of it. If you're going in maybe for the money, you might get there and stay so long and then you get frustrated. So it's always good you have that passion for it first. Then as you keep growing, because in life there's nothing you do that you don't have to climb the ladder, so it's a stepping stone. So for me, getting into Nollywood is about the passion, and I just started enjoying it. I'm still enjoying Nollywood.
Thank you. But basically, I would like you to kind of tell people who are listening, tell us how we can actually, what areas of Nollywood one can plug into, because there must be more than just acting. Not all of us can act.
Okay, in Nollywood we have the crew. In Nollywood we have the crew where you have the DOP, director of photography, you have the director itself, you have makeup artists, you have costume, props and sets. So in that part, everyone mustn't be actors or actresses as it may be. You choose any of them and then from there you can make it, because definitely you can't go to job or any job without being paid. So all these crew members, they earn money. In fact, they're big boys and don't mind them. Leave this crew thing and leave we that we are in front of camera. They make so much money.
So you mean the people behind the cameras might even be richer than the people that we are seeing?
Yes,
but it's just that the fame that people like you who are in front of the camera have, they don't have. So it works well for those that don't really want, that are shy or don't really want to in front of the camera. Being behind the scenes might work very well for them.
Yes, it might. And you know, a lot of people, some people got into the industry wanting to be maybe makeup artists. At some point, they might have told them, "Oh, come and do this," and before you know it, you just start giving them roles. But for me, I see that there's no department in Nollywood that is not lucrative and very important, because you can't do a movie without a director, you can't do a movie without a makeup artist, you can't do a movie without a DOP. So every angle of it, there is money.
Okay, now to my beautiful guest, Nkechi Wabs. I mean, she has hit on one part, and I see that you are playing on one of the areas that she has hit on in the creative space. You are a makeup artist.
Yes.
I would like you to shed a little light. I mean, what led you to this, and how interesting is it? But before then, let me let you into a little secret. I had dreams of being a stylist in Hollywood once, but that dream, maybe one day.
Please come on.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm a makeup artist, and it started from a place, it started from where I just said to myself I needed more. I needed to have an additional stream of income. So I said, okay, what do I do? How do I improve myself? This thing that I've been seeing around, how do I go about it? So what I did was first identify what I wanted. And then I looked for programs so that I could develop that skill acquisition. So I started with workshop.
I started with a day's workshop. From there, I progressed to basics in makeup. After which I did my advanced, and then I started sourcing for jobs. Now, there are different ways of sourcing for jobs.
You can attach yourself to Nollywood, like she said, become a makeup artist, and then you get paid. You can also be creative enough to have your own page on social media
where you showcase your work. Individuals will sort you out
when they see that you know what you're doing. So there's so many avenues, not only makeup, whatever skill that you feel that, yes, I think I like this, go and get trained and begin to excel.
Interesting. So we're seeing here now, now I really like this particular way that both of you are tackling, because you're giving real pointers and practical hands-on solution that anybody who is saying, Nigeria is hard, there's a way. So I'm going to ask you a question, a very interesting one. Would you say that there are different criteria that people need to have to get into Nollywood? I mean, for instance, not just Nollywood. We have Nollywood English, but we look at maybe Nollywood Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba.
Okay, nothing really. The only thing I can say is, if you want to be an actor, it is better for you to go for training. But if you don't go for training, make sure you're good, because getting into the industry is not just saying I want to be an actor. Acting has to do with your body language, your facial expression, and then there are lots of people who don't know that. That's why it's good for you to be trained. And then after training, you're getting into Nollywood. It is advisable you get into a guild.
If you're an actor, register with Actors Guild of Nigeria. If you're a makeup artist, costumier, props, theirs is Guild of Creative Arts.
Oh, okay.
Yes, CDGN. So if you're a director, you get into Directors Guild.
Your producer, you get into AMP, that's Association of Movie Producer. Why it is like that is so you get yourself attached with Nollywood itself. And then once you're registered, when there are jobs, people would always call you. And then that's why when you said Igbo, Yoruba, for Nollywood, we just have one Nollywood.
Okay.
We have one Nollywood. But as individuals, I can decide I want to do an Igbo movie, Igbo speaking movie. A Yoruba artist can decide they want to do this, but Nollywood is just one. Yes, yes. Nollywood is one. But the only thing is, if I want to do a Yoruba movie, I decide to call a Yoruba actor.
Thank you. You know what I found really interesting here is the fact that, we're hearing now that there are those guilds, associations, and so that's useful information for you to be able to know that covering and everything. So I'm going to ask both of you, and you can take this one after the other. So at the end of it all, how can one make a sustainable livelihood in Nollywood as a newcomer? is it possible that you share with young people how they go about it? I know you kind of said it, but just maybe you said it generalistically. But I'm young. I'm faced with traffickers telling me, come to Libya, come to Germany, come to Italy, and then someone telling me that I heard this program and they're saying there's opportunity in the creative space. I mean, which one? How do I just find a little way? The simplest, shortest, that one that the offer becomes interesting to me. Where are there places? Can I find information about getting to Nollywood online? Are there guides? Are there these associations? This is the first time I am hearing about these associations properly. How much more so many people I don't know? Yes.
For real? No.
I know back then there were a lot of fights over the different Nollywood. There was a lot of back then, but that is my age. For younger people.
Okay.
Like 18, 16, 20.
Okay, getting into Nollywood, just like I said before, just get registered in any guild, and then you can also create your space.
When you said get registered, that registration, how do I find information?
Actors Guild of Nigeria, they have their website.
Okay.
www.actors Guild of Nigeria, or you go to the office. Actors Guild of Nigeria office is in Surulere. You go to the office. The national chairman is Emeka Rolas.
Okay.
And then we have the state chapter too. So once you go to the office, you register. It's online. You will see everything and just register, become an actor. But then you can also create contents for yourself. Creating content means now we can see that it's there are skits all over. Like I do my skits, and my YouTube channel is Chioma Igwe TV. So you create your YouTube channel, do short videos, put them up, try as much as possible to connect with people. If they mustn't really be your physical friends. People DM each other to say, oh, I would like to collaborate with you. But if you don't have that opportunity yet, you can start the skit with your friend. If you can afford to have your ring light or even your phone. Now, smartphones do everything. There are a lot of skit makers who don't use phones, who don't use cameras. They use their phones, no matter the phone. So long as it's a good one with good camera quality, use it to do your skits. Use it to do short videos. It mustn't necessarily be 4 minutes. There are some less than a minute, but you send that message. With time, you just keep growing. Create your own social media page. Facebook, Instagram, just keep dropping it, keep working. For me, I always believe that hard work pays. So the industry, and then being an actor, there are so many ways. You can also get into modeling. You do you host events. Like me, I host events. Modeling, of course. I started modeling a long time ago. In fact, it was during our younger days in modeling that we met.
Oh, I see.
Yes, where we did Stanbic IPTC. There were a lot of opportunities then, and there are still opportunities. Just you getting involved with agencies. So there are so many ways to get, and then you can also create events for yourself.
Okay, so I mean, I think she kind of took it home, but then
she said it all.
Yes, but I would like you to just because that is the creators is your own angle on how little cheap things that people can just to get in.
So as a makeup artist, know that you're your own boss.
Be free. Don't be limited in any way. Mingle with people.
Well, I want to be beautiful, so it is in demand. Go and learn the skill. I was even shocked recently. I went for an event and I saw a makeup artist there. She was not invited, but she took the initiative. Once you have learned the skill, you can excel anywhere and there's no limitation. So be creative, mingle, go search on social medias, watch how to do your crafts better. You will see events coming up for makeup artists. Last weekend was Christmas Beauty Fair at Classic Event Center and I attended. It was an opportunity for me to network, see what people are doing, get more creative, and also know how, get inspiration on how to move myself forward as a makeup artist. So there's nothing holding you.
So you say this is it, and once again it's the Yellow Tide edition, and we are saying that there are so many things, so many ways, as we have heard from our beautiful guests today, that you can actually find opportunities within Nigeria. You don't have to leave Nigeria irregularly. Thank you. It's the Blue Table Talk show once again, and we look forward to you listening to us on yet another episode. Have a happy holiday.